What is going on, everybody? It is PJ here. Today I'm going to be talking to you about Infamous Second Son. I'm going to try to limit the spoilers, but just in case, for those of you watching and haven't beat it, you might want to shut off the video. I'm going to try to limit the spoilers as best as I can in this review. I actually just finished Infamous Second Son yesterday. It came out last Friday. Amazing game. It was awesome. It was actually one of the better PlayStation games I've played lately. The PlayStation 4 shows its full power in this game. Some of the powers you get are awesome. The story's kind of meh. So it wasn't Last of Us quality, but as far as revolutionary gameplay or story-wise or anything, but it was fun. It's what you expect from an Infamous game, but it was very easy to catch on to, easy to understand, very easy to play. My girlfriend actually sat there and watched me play a little bit of it for a little bit, and she thought it was fun. So that's saying a lot. It was a good game. Now, some of the powers you get, I'm sure you guys have seen the smoke power. If any of you have watched any videos, that power is the very first power you get. It's fun to control. It's very easy to play around with. Feels very reminiscent of the lightning power you get, the electricity power you get from Cole in Infamous 1 and 2. So it felt very reminiscent of that. The voice actor who plays Delsin is actually Troy Baker. As some of you might know, he did Joel from The Last of Us or Booker and BioShock Infinite. So he's there. It helps out the character a lot. Now, as far as story goes, it's a very been there, done that kind of story, I guess you could say. This bad guy comes in, attacks your village, you gotta go somewhere else, take her on, accumulate powers to fight this big, evil corporation. And that's pretty much all the story is. You meet the villain very soon in the story. And it's not like one of those stories where you don't understand why the character is doing it. That's I feel like that was the key thing of the story. You understood why Delsin was doing what he was doing. Now, the one thing I really had a problem with Infamous was the choice system, the good karma, the evil karma. Now, I felt you play the game, you choose to help out a character by choosing the good karma, and then you rescue another character later on, maybe 3-4 hours later into the game. If you build up all this good karma, you're not going to use just one choice to get rid of all that. What's the point? I feel like the story would be a lot better if it just gave you a linear story, without choices. This is how the developers want you to play it. This is the way we want you to do your thing. This is what's going to happen. There, end of story. In The Last of Us, there were points in the game where you thought there could be choice, and Naughty Dog was like, no, this is our game, this is our story, we're telling it the way we want you to, so we're going to have you just do it. I enjoyed that. I respected that. Now, with Infamous, where you can choose, yes, I like having the ability to shape the story, but why am I going to choose, I'm going to redeem this person and then corrupt this person? What's the point? There's no use for it. You're just going to want to, continue your whole story one way, to play it through to the very end. Now, as far as replay value, there's a ton of it. There are a ton of side missions. I got the limited, I think the limited edition is an everyday edition, but I pre-ordered it, so I got the side missions to show what happens between Infamous 2 and Second Son, which is cool. There are a ton of side missions. There are a lot of collecting things, collecting shards to build up your power. You can go around killing the DUP forces, to get them out, to clear out the city, to get everybody, all safe and happy again. Yay! So there's a ton of replayability there. Now, I finished the game going through the good story. I'm not going to go through it again playing the evil story, just because I feel like You know what I mean? Like, you beat the game once, what's the point? Like, from what I saw, like, of talking to friends and stuff, there's really not that big of a difference between the story. The only difference is, there's a little bit of a different of an end. I haven't decided on if I'm going to do the Evil. Like, I don't think I'm going to, but maybe if I have time, trying to split my time in between playing Dark Souls 2, Final Fantasy X, and Infamous, I might run through, but we'll see considering there are no PS4 exclusives coming out soon. But as far as, like, gameplay mechanics, it's very sleek. It's very nice. Graphically, it's amazing. It pushes the PS4 to the limit. Now, you could have not made this game on the PS3. Like, the PS3 would have, like, broke if you tried to run Infamous Second Son on a PS3. Like, Metal Gear Solid 4 pushed the PS3 to its limits. I think, like, the resolution on Infamous Second Son is way higher than that. It looked pretty. It looks amazing. It's gorgeous. It plays well. It's just, the only flaw I found with it was the been there, done that story. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad story, but, like, it's nothing we haven't seen before. So it turns out well, like, and a lot of the characters you meet, there's not enough of them there for you to feel anything. Like, this is Delsin's story, so you mainly stick with Delsin, but, like, there's not a lot of, like, not a lot of dialogue in between one certain character where you build it up. Like, to go back to The Last of Us, it was Joel and Ellie. Like, you saw their dialogue, you saw how they connected over the time. Whereas Infamous, it's like, oh, Delsin's talking to his brother for 30 seconds here, or talking to his brother 30 seconds there. It's just, there's no real, what's that word? Like a camaraderie between your main character and the side characters. Like, in the opening scene of Infamous, the bad guy attacks, you talk to Betty, you see her for like the first 30 seconds, first minute, and then you're like, oh no, we have to save Betty, let's go to Seattle, and then you don't see her again until the end. Like, yeah, she calls Delsin like 3-4 times throughout the game, but they're only like, oh, hi, how you doing? Okay, bye, and that's it. Like, there's no rapport to build up on there, so it's kind of a letdown. Especially when you want to see like a story-driven game. Sucker Punch did an awesome job though with the graphics. The new powers are awesome. My favorite power is actually the video power. Spoiler, sorry, I know that's a little late, but the video power is awesome. I'm not going to tell you what the last power is you get in the game because the last power is actually pretty awesome too. It's kind of a toss-up between that and video. But I won't spoil that. I probably will be doing a spoiler Infamous Second Son video later. I just want to give more people time to finish it before I even, throw that up there. So what we're going to do, what I was going to do was post this up and, give it like another week before I post my Infamous Second Son spoiler cast. Now, what I do want to do is I want to be able to give away my Infamous Second Son, game. I've only played it to beat it. In the comments below, for all of you that watch us, I want you guys to leave me who your favorite character is in the Infamous series, 1, 2, or Second Son, why, and the favorite part of the game which made you choose them. During this week, before I post up my spoiler cast, that's when I'll decide in the comments who I think is the best. I'll let you know in a comment, I'll find some way to get a hold of the person I choose. But yes, you'll be able to receive a free copy of Infamous Second Son. It is my copy. But like I said, it's only been in my PlayStation. I haven't used it. I've only had it for about a week, so it's brand new. I'm wicked. My games never leave the cases unless I'm playing them. So yeah, we'll be doing that. Now, if I had to give Infamous Second Son a score, I'd probably give it a 9.5 out of 10. Just because the story has been there, done that story. The gameplay mechanics are amazing. The graphics are incredible. Some of the best graphics I think I've ever seen on a PlayStation 4 game. So yeah, I'm probably going to see if I can have a couple of people join me on my Infamous Second Son spoiler cast. I don't know yet. I don't have anything set in concrete stone. Haha. Pun. But I'll definitely keep posting more Dark Souls 2. I will be posting more Final Fantasy X once we're done with Dark Souls. It's just Dark Souls 2 is consuming my life, and I'm trying to get it out. I think we're almost done. I'm praying to God we're almost done, because I can't go through any more controllers with gamer rage from this game. But thank you all for watching. If you guys could, please like, rate, subscribe, favorite, do whatever you can to help out the channel. Like I said, I give Infamous Second Son a 9.5 out of 10. I will be doing a full spoiler cast. Graphics are amazing. Story's okay. Gameplay's fun and easy to jump into. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below in the comments. Yes, I do have a remote here for my TV. I had to mute it because I was actually just finished recording. So if you guys could, please do all that. It will help out the channel a great big deal. Like I said, leave your comments below to win my copy of Infamous Second Son. I will be giving that out, and I will be finding a way to get back to everybody. So if you guys can, hope you all have a good day. Enjoy, and I will see you all later.